Alright, let's. Alright, not a good start. Starting off yawning. That's right. Sucker's cracked. And, anything good, like it's gonna come out, then awesome. Got. Okay. Oak. Right. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. This thing. Includes 13 foil cards, may contain these cards 1 through 365 of strixhaven, plus 1 through 126 of STA, Strixhaven Archives, and then C21 of 328 to 407. Those are the commander cards. Includes a combination of 5 rare mythics, 4 uncommons, 5 commons, 1 lesson, Japanese foil mythic, mystical archive card, in 14% of boosters, which means it's in 14% of boosters. We've got 12 boosters. We should get 1. We can hopefully get 2. Oh no. Look at that print mark right down the middle. Good thing it's on the token, huh? Okay, so that's upside down. Let's see. Pigment Storm. Pigment Storm does 5 damage to target creature. Excess damage is dealt to that controller's controller instead. Kind of a cool red card. Pilgrim of the Ages. You know what I'm noticing about these? They seem very straight. That is a very straight card. The humidity here, this has been literally sitting on a front porch. Good card stock too. Solid card stock. The Age is a good card. Waterfall Aerialist. Flying Ward 2. Okay. Promising Dusk Mage. When it dies, if it had a +1/+1 on counter it, draw a card. If this said, when it dies, draw a card for each +1/+1 counter on it, I think I'd be very happy with this card. The foiling on these is great. Witherbloom Campus, we got a land. The land over here. Brackish Trudge. Brackish Trudge enters the battlefield tapped. Turn Brackish Trudge from your graveyard. Let's see here. Gotta scoot in a little. Return Brackish Trudge from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only if you gained life this turn. Alright. Alright, we got Quintorius, the Field Historian. Spirits you control get +1/+0. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 3/2 red-white spirit creature token. I actually really want to do a red-white spirits deck. I think that'd be really fun. Okay. So that is a mixed color one. Put it here. Expanded anatomy, lesson card, common. Foiling on that's really cool. Bend doesn't even have the little pop. And that's colorless card. Colorless. Lorehold command, we got our first rare. Commands are cool. I love the idea of basically a Gatling gun. It's kind of hard to see. But it almost looks like like this to me could be Sisters of Battle Warhammer art. Like I could picture like a churchgoer here, like a Sister of Battle over here hitting people with the crazy, you know? Like I could just picture it. Let's see if I can get the camera auto. All right, so it's trying to auto. I need to here, right click, properties, get in here and configure video. I need to turn off autofocus. We need to get it to where it focuses here. Right? Want right here to be readable. Turn off this. Right there. Fly, okay. Yeah. Right? Doesn't that just look like that though? To me it does. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. To me that looks very much like really cool looking card though. Our first rare. Dazzling Sphinx. Flying. Whenever Dazzling Sphinx deals combat damage to a player. I need to move light source. Not quite as binding. Okay. Okay. Whenever Dazzling Sphinx deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant. You may cast that spell without paying its mana cost. Then that player puts exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom of their library in a random order. That's a cool Sphinx. That's a cool Sphinx, man. We're just gonna. A lot of these are gonna be rare, so it doesn't make sense to like separate them. Plarg, the Dean of Chaos. Oh, I see some damage at the top of this card. Kind of easy to see there. But we got the Dean of Chaos. Reveal a card, draw a card, or discard a card, draw a card. On the other side is Augusta, the Dean of Order. Tapped creature to control, get +1/+0. Untapped creature to control whenever you attack. Untapped creature. Yeah. Cool card. Cool card for sure. Guess we'll put it here. Red white card. Shock. There's the kind of barely see the etched foiling. Etched foil shock. What's this one? This. Etched foil, Japanese art. I have no idea. It's nothing that I've ever seen. So, 3 and a red. I am, it's gotta be something like not well known, right? Like, it's gotta be, there's a lot of text on here. Not it. Only thing I can think of is the 5 and 3 red. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. However, I do know I should sleeve it. That's what I need to be doing. Cultivate, awesome. Good green. Got our green finally. Electrolyze, good. Elemental token. Don't really care too much about the token. However, I do need to be sleeving a lot of this stuff. So, electrolyze. Let's sleeve this. On double-sided. And I don't think those are worth anything. Okay. Hello there. What's up, Gmail? How you doing? Yeah, that first print line, the print line on the tokens is really scaring me. You can see it there. The print line on those tokens messing with me, but the rest of the cards seem really good condition. There was that little bit of damage on Augusta as well. You hate to see. Biomathematician enters the battlefield, create a 0 green fractal creature token. Oh, I actually really like this card. Burning Effigy. When one or more cards leaves your graveyard, this deals 1 damage to each opponent. So could, like, you mill yourself, play this, and then exile your own graveyard and win the game? And if how would people stop you? You know, like exiling. They try to exile your graveyard. That's actually a really sick card. I actually really like that one. Expel, okay. Expel, bury in the books. God, this card in limited is so good, and the foiling on it's really cool. Everything but the creature is foil, which makes him kind of really stand out. I like that a lot. They did a good job with it. Charge through, garbage. Nothing much, just have a question about a card in Magic. Sure, what's up? Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Okay. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped, draw a card. If you control 8 or more lands, draw 2 cards. Inkling Summoning Lesson. Pretty much garbage. Dream Strix. Bird illusion for 3. When it becomes the target, a spell, sacrifice it. When it dies, learn. Oh, we got the Battle Mage's Bracers, though. Those are sick looking. Those are actually really. Have you ever heard of the card Sacrifice? Yeah? What's up, sweetheart? Okay. Okay, just don't make a mess, okay? Okay. Be a good girl. Okay, you wear those boots. Pack. Okay. Okay. Bye. Does that stay in the battlefield? No. I was fairly certain sacrifice was like a sorcery or. Hey, look. Sacrifice. PG. MTG sacrifice. Yeah, no, it's an instant. Interrupts are instants. What they used to call. But no, you cast it one time, sacrifice a creature, add that much mana, and then you're done. Battle Mage's Bracers are so sick. Alright. Avinda Student's Advocate. May cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn. If that spell doesn't target a creature you control, it costs 8 more to cast this way. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Activate only once each turn. Interesting. Mythic Rare. Suppose I should sleeve it. A Mythic Rare after all. It's got Hermione right here. Rowan Denial. Trash. Ah, that is pretty. That can't be counterspell. Is it, what's it called? It's not Memory Lapse, is it? I think it is. I think it's Memory Lapse. Yeah? Memory Lapse? That's cool. Memory Lapse is cool. That's really cool. Infuriate? Look at. Ooh. Is that hold on. Hold on. This is extended art foil. That's a really good. Okay, hold on. Extended art foil. It's 2 black mana. Sign in Blood. It looks like it looks like a splash of blood. It's 2 black mana. It looks like you draw 2 cards. I'm fairly certain this is Sign in Blood. Let's look. Let's look. Not Dark Ritual, right? No, it's not Dark Ritual. Not Tainted Pact. I am fairly certain that is a Sign in Blood. Which means it's not going to be worth much, so I should go towards the bottom of the list. Yes, that is correct. Sign in Blood worth $7. That is a sick looking Sign in Blood, though. How could you ever be upset at getting this Sign in Blood? That is such a beautiful card. I love it. Such a cool card. Okay. Alright. So that pack got us 2 Japanese art cards. That pack was definitely worth its money. Probably made $30 off that pack. Okay. Elemental Masterpiece. Create 2 4/4 blue-red elemental creature tokens. I just like the art student in me really likes these. I'll never play this deck because its colors are very anathema to what I enjoy. But man, they're pretty cards. Guiding Voice, okay. Rise of Extus. Guess technically next. Crushing Disappointment. Each player loses 2 life, you draw 2 cards. That's kind of funny, actually. Biblioplex Assistant. Flying. When it enters the battlefield, put up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard on top of your library. This is another interesting one because it's another spirit. So like I said, that red-white spirit deck would actually be really cool because you could have a lot of these creatures that are just spirits naturally. Some cool stuff with Prismari Apprentice. Whenever you cast or copy an instant spell, Prismari Apprentice can't be blocked this turn. That spell has mana value 5 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. Again, there's something about like the artistic dance cards that the red part of them makes me love. I actually think this card right here, absolutely amazing. The Flame Painter. Double strike, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell will be put into a graveyard this turn, exile it instead. You play a very heavy, like, instant sorcery based, you know, deck. Put this down after you've like cleared the board or something like that. Boom, slam into someone, start hitting them for crazy big damage. I love this card. Get 2 free casts of abilities. There's a card that you can get that allows you to play cards from your opponent's graveyards as if it was your own. That'd be sick with that card. Oh, this is a commander card. Audacious Reshapers. Sacrifice an artifact. Oh, it came from the lore hold. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an artifact card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Audacious Reshapers deals damage to you equal to the number of cards revealed this way. Whatever. Okay, Radiant Scroll Wielder. We're getting a lot of Lorehold stuff. Holy cow. Instant and sorcery spells you control have lifelink. That's really cool. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard. You may cast it this turn. If a spell cast this way would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Don't get to keep doing it. Alright, so we got a Japanese Cultivate. Sick. If I ever want to put a Cultivate in a deck, well, that's a Cultivate. That's a good one to do. Oh, hey, it's the copyright Crux of Fate. There was the issue with copyright, I guess, on this card. So fantastic card. I don't know if it's worth anything. Take it. Put it in a set somewhere. It'll be beautiful forever. A full foil Agonizing Remorse. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it or a card from your graveyard. Exile it. That's a sick card too. Fervent Mastery. You may pay 2 and 2 red rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Okay. If that mana cost was paid, an opponent discards any number of cards, then draws that many cards. Okay. Search your library for up to 3 cards, put them into your hand, shuffle, then discard 3 cards at random. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I do not. I do not like this, Sam I am. There we go. There's our Inkling tokens. We care about. That's what we're really for. We're here for the Inkling tokens. Battle Seer. Heated Debate. This card, I again just love the artwork on this card. Absolutely. It's one of those cards that I'm like, I'm sad it's an instant because I want to play this card and have this commander on my battlefield. Like, I love it so much. Can't be countered. Deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Just the foiling on that is absolute. You know what? I love this card so much, it's getting sleeved. I am sleeving a common I just love it so much. Boom. You cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn. Copy that spell. You may choose new targets. Leyline Invocation. Good card. Novice Dissector. Sacrifice creature, put a 1/1 counter on another creature. Whatever. Thunderous Orator. I've actually seen this do really well. Kind of a fun card. Closing Statement. This costs 2 less to cast during your end step. Destroy target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. So it's a 5 mana instant, but you could cast it for 3 mana to both destroy a creature you don't control and put a 1/1 counter on a creature you do control. That's not bad. It's not amazing. If it was exile another creature, I'd actually think about running this in Commander. As it is, I don't know if I would put this in my Felisa deck. Would I put this in my Felisa deck? I'm struggling to think I would want to. Necrotic Fumes. Is. Hey, we got one of those snarls. We got the land. That's cool. Guardian Archon. Card is terrible. Academic Probation. Another terrible one. Choose one. Choose a non-land card name. Opponents can't cast spells with the chosen name until your next turn. Choose a target non-land permanent. Until your next turn, it can't attack, block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Garbage. What the heck was that? Oh, I got disconnected in World of Warcraft. I don't care. Divine Gambit. Okay. Cool. Divine Gambit. Doomblade. Hey. Who doesn't like a Doomblade? Destroy target non-black creature. Defiant Strike. Garbage. Hey, we got Beladros Witherbloom. Card is so good. We got the alternate art foil extended edition. What the heck? How much is this card going for? This card's got to be going for something. Hold on. Strixhaven card prices. No, I don't want Echo MTG. I think this is the big hit, though. I think this is actually the big hit of the whole set. Where's MTG Goldfish? Tabletop only. And I would like all cards. Beladros Witherbloom Borderless Foil. $44.39. Boom! That is so beautiful. God, come on, we gotta have a better than a penny sleeve. That is just goodness gracious levels of beautiful. Alright, we gotta not listen to just a billion of the same song, right? Fun. That is just, look at how beautiful that card is. Melodros Witherbloom, man. Um, this is amazing. However, it is not the dragon I want. The card I actually really want. I'm happy to get this for sure. Don't get me wrong. But the card I really want is Silverquill. Silverquill or Professor Onyx. Those are what we're looking for. Professor Onyx or Silverquill, man. Fantastic card. Fantastic card. We're going to set it right here. No, we're not. We're going to move it over here so that it's not where my elbow rests. Wow, that make your mark looks good. And it's such a good combat trick. It's a 1 mana that makes you a 3/2. It lets you trade, so it lets you kill something. It's really easy to cast because you can cast it with either red or white. So you cast it to make sure you get a trade in, you kill a creature that you would have got, and then because your creature dies, boom, you actually now get a 3/2 out of it. If your deck is based around those 3/2s, you can get some fantastic stuff. That card is actually really good. Soothsayer Adept is okay. Pop Quiz, garbage. Ari Campus. The Bayou Graph, garbage. Devouring Tendrils. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planes where you don't control. When the permanent you don't control dies this turn, you gain 2 life. Okay, so it's a fight effect that gets you life. Sure. Mortality Spear, though, however. Spell costs 2 less to cast. If you gained life this turn, destroy target non-land permanent. Even at 4 mana, destroying any non-land permanent isn't a terrible rate at instant speed. Right? It's not the best, but it's not absolutely awful. Then the fact that if you gained life, it's half priced. That card is actually fantastic. I really like this card. Another Fractal Summoning. I think we had one of those already. Verdant Mastery. Wow, look at that. That's pretty. You may pay 3 rather than pay its cost. So it's 2 less if you want to. Search your library for up to 4 basic land cards, reveal them, put one of them onto the battlefield tapped under an opponent's control if the 4 mana cost was paid. Put 2 of them onto the battlefield tapped under your control and the rest into your hand, then shuffle. So if you pay 4 mana for this, you give one opponent a land, you get 2 lands on the battlefield, and then you get another third land to cast or land for turn or something like that. Interesting. I feel like that's actually not bad. I feel like that's not bad. Um, let's see. Elementalist Palette. Whenever you cast a spell with X and its mana cost, put 2. Okay. I don't care. There's Liliana. Just the wrong Liliana. Oh, is that Revitalize? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is a Japanese art Revitalize. Which means it's got to be way down at the bottom for cost. Revitalize is nothing anyone would ever want. Well, let's go all the way to the bottom. Gotta be worth it. Oh, it does not have to be worth it. Revitalize. I just saw it. Foil etched Revitalize? Okay, that's non-Japanese. Gotta be a Foil etched revitalized somewhere. We're getting way too high. There's no way it's worth this much. Foil etched Japanese revitalized. No way. No way. We're going way too high. We're at like $8. No way this card's worth $8. Nope, nope. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. Alright, we're going back down. I must have missed it. It literally playing. Okay, come on. That's. No, I don't want any Billie Eilish. Revitalized Japanese. Just the Japanese version is $1. What about a Japanese foil etched? Gotta be something in here, right? How am I missing it? How am I not seeing? Foil etched has to be worth more than just the Japanese, right? Actually, no, I guess it doesn't. Because the foil etched is the one that people probably get a lot of. Yeah, okay. Because more people are probably opening the English collectors. Hey, an Approach of the Second Sun, foil etched. Like rare. It's a very pretty card though. This is actually a really pretty card too. I like it. Village Rites? A full art or extended art foil Village Rites? Coming in hot. Looking absolutely beautiful. Sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. Looking absolutely gorgeous. Well, I was putting Village Rites in another deck, and I guess I'm switching out my Village Rites in that deck now for this one. Hey, you know what else we just got? I actually needed this. We just got a foil Dean of Radiance. Sweet. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. Fractal, Treasure, we don't care. However, I'm very happy to get both the Village Rites and the Dean of Radiance. Because, because Embrose Dean of Shadow, whenever a creature you control the +1/+1 counter on it dies, draw a card. It's fantastic because he can tap to put a +1/+1 counter on another creature. Then he kills that creature. You combine that with Felisa, Fang of Silverquill, right? Your Felisa will, when that creature dies because I had a +1/+1 counter on it, it will make a token as well for you. So you're tapping this, putting a 1/1 counter on something, killing it, drawing a card, and then getting another creature. So, no, that is the card draw I'm looking for. You could cast it for this. The 2-cost bird. It's a flying vigilance tap. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature that entered the battlefield and you control this turn. There's potential for Shale, but the card draw on Embrose is what you're really looking for, I feel. But the fact that it's get 2, very happy with that. Let's see. All right. Well, what's up, Darkseeker? Long time no see, man. How you been? We got the Avatar. I actually really think this card is cool. This card is super cool, man. Blood for the Blood God, baby. They're already putting in haste. Whenever this creature attacks, it deals 3 damage to each opponent. I love it. I love it. Enthusiastic Study is what it is. Lorehold Pledge Mage. Bend the Campus. Waterfall Aerialist. I think we actually got this card already. Unwilling Ingredient. Explosive Welcome. I might actually toss the second one. Aerialist. I see no reason. Explosive Welcome. Deals 5 damage to any target and 3 damage to another. Add 3 red mana. I'm good yourself? Dude, I'm doing fantastic. Expressive Iteration. I actually think this is one of the better cards in the set. Oh no. If you have the promo pack foil, if you get the promo pack foil of this card, it's going for $27 right now. So you got a foil, it's just not the promo pack foil. I don't know. Weird to think that like a card can be $27 and this almost identical card is worth probably nothing. Introduction to Annihilation. Toss it. Garbage. Blot out the sky. Yes, that is. This is actually one of the ones I was really hoping to get. Create X tapped 2/1 white black inkling creature tokens with flying. If X is 6 or more, destroy all non-creature non-land permanents. So it's a board wipe that makes us a bunch of tokens. So at 8 mana, you get 6 of these things. But if you use it with combo, look at this guy. Look at this one. Hey, what's going on, man? Like the smile on this dude's face and the way the foiling hits and everything. God, what a beautiful card. Super happy to get this. Super happy to get that. Wake the Past. Return all artifact cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. They gain haste. Oh. Hey, we got a dramatic finale as well. Another card I'm actually really excited for. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1. And then whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die, create a 2/1 create a 2/1 inkling creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. That's why I don't know if I want to put it in my deck. However, very happy to have gotten the card. Nether Cultivate. We have so many of these. So many cultivates. What is this? Don't know. 2 red Chaos Warp? No, it can't be Chaos Warp. It's got the gives you a bunch of mana thing. It's gotta be shoot, what's it called? Stone Rain. No, it's not Stone Rain. Oh, what is it? Urza's Rage. Urza's Rage. It's got Urza. Cool, cool. And then we immediately come over here and get Oh, what's this one? The one it gets you like draw 4 cards. Shoot, what's it called? What's it's another like not really well played card. Um, shoot, what is this one called? Not compulsive research. Like looking down a list and I can see not compulsive. It's I'm trying to find like all the ones that say cost. What is it? Cow, it must be very not played card. Things compulsive research whirlwind fire. I actually don't see it. I don't see it in here. The heck card is this? I don't know. I know it's not worth much. Kicked in my teeth. Okay. I did not mean to hit my mic there. Master's End, kind of cool card. Just that. Use with the Vitality. Frost Trickster. When it enters the battlefield, tap on a target an opponent controls. It doesn't. That's actually a pretty. My other deck. Bloom Pledge Mage. I see this being very good later on. Reckless Amplifier is garbage. Professor's Warning. We've gotten every Professor card now except for the one we want, which is the Professor herself. Shadewing Laureate. Whenever another creature you control with flying dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Tough one. That's a tough one. Do I like this in my other deck? I don't know. I've actually got a pretty bad print line right here. I'll put it over here in my maybe pile for that other deck. Basic Conjuration. Quadrix Command. Look, Quadrix Command, you ain't bad. Blossoming Bog Beast. Whenever Blossoming Bog Beast attacks, you gain 2 life. Then creatures you control gain Trample. Get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the amount of life you've gained this turn. That's a sick card. I really like that card, actually. Necro Blossom Snarl. Another one of the good land cards. It's a beautiful duress. This one. Storm. Right? Weather the Storm. $8. Take an $8. Oh boy. I want to see a beautiful card right there. Snakeskin Veil. That Snakeskin Veil foil Japanese art. Ooh. Oh, that's a pretty card. I think I just put Oh man, that's a pretty card. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, double major. Copy target creature spell you control except it isn't legendary if the spell is legendary. Double major's alright. Double major ain't bad. Not bad. I bet the last pack you open you get the professor. You think so? I sure hope so. I would love to get me a Liliana. Alright. Illustrious Historian. Exile this from your graveyard. Create a creature. I mean, Stonebound Mentor. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, do this thing. Exhilarating Electrocution. Nope. Garbage. Letter of Acceptance. Scurried Colony. Go blank. Target player discards 2 cards, then exile all cards from that player's graveyard. A Foil Fracture. Illuminate History. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. Then if there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, create a token. It's actually not the worst. Multiple choice. No. Author of Shadows. Also, nope. That's a really pretty Vanishing Verse. Exile target monocolored permanent. Wow. I don't know what that is. Can't be Abundant Harvest. It's gotta be something not worth it. I'm sure it's not worth looking up, whatever it is. I will go ahead. Set it here. There's our D-Spark. D-Spark looking great. Get another D-Spark. Shock. Shock goes right here. Second shock. Growth Spiral. Draw a card. You can put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Great card. Great, and down to the last 4 packs. Oh no. Down to the last 4. So far, we're at probably... I want to say we're probably just over $100 made. So we have not. We need another good couple hits here. Square up. Square up. Probably more than. Probably a lot closer. Now that I think about it. Dragon's Approach. Dragon's Approach deals 3 damage to each opponent. May exile Dragon's Approach and 4 cards named Dragon's Approach from your graveyard. If you do, shh. Okay. A deck can have any number of cards named Dragon's Approach. Cute. Exactly what it is. Cute. Blue doesn't need exiling effects. Campus. Ringmane Servine. Hall Monitor. A Mage Hunter. Ooh, whenever an opponent casts an instant or copies, well, they lose 1 life. Cute. Pest Summoning. Got the other Dean. Theoretical Duplication. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control this turn, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Interesting. That's really good. I gotta cease. Had to like make sure to get away from all my cards. This seems really good, actually. Seems very good. Whenever an opponent activates an ability that isn't a mana ability, this deals 1 damage to that player. Kind of cool. What's the other side? Revel in Silence. A thing. Oh, we got another one of these. The same card. I still don't know what it is. I don't know what this is. All right, let's go. Let's go down towards the bottom. Okay, hold on. Memory lapse, right? Can't be memory. Oh, the other card was Adventurous Impulse. Come on. Gonna figure it out this time. You know what I want, actually? It's not worth anything, but I really want a Mystic Archives, not the Japanese Mystic Archives, just a regular Mystic Archives Ephemerate. I think the art on that is absolute. Oh, hold on. I think I just saw it. Hold on. It is a Whirlwind Denial. It is a Japanese art Whirlwind Denial. Wow, I feel really dumb. I looked at Whirlwind Denial a few times. I was like, nah, it's not that. Japanese art Whirlwind Denial. How are my kids? My kids are doing great, dude. My youngest one turned 7 months today. Choose land, non-land, reveal cards to the top of your library until you reveal a card of the chosen kind. Put that into your hand. The rest. Oh, extended foil art grape shot. That's cool. Good. Look at Japanese art cards in this pack. Beautiful cards. Heck yes. God, now I got a runny nose because of that sneeze. I hate it. I think the thing that bugs me about sneezes isn't the fact that I sneezed, it's the fact that now my nose is runny. Alright. Eager First Years, garbage. Stone Spirit, garbage. Pilgrim of the First Ages, not bad. Fanatic, garbage. Warhold Campus, garbage. Snow Day. Demigoth Woe Eater. Spirit Summoning. A second Shale Dean of Radiance. I said I wanted one, I got two. That's okay, I think it's like a $5 or $6 card. And actually that's for the original. I think the foil is probably more. Let's take a gander. How much is Shale? Double major actually, worth like $10. Um, Blot Out the Sky we got. This is worth $7. I didn't even look at it. Don't see. I don't see a shale anywhere. Interesting. Alright, well. Not super. They ran the Voice of Duality. I really like this card actually. Again, like the weird like fire ice dancer. I think I get like a Zelda feel. I really like it. It is, but I like it. Menace Lifelink. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile instead. When you do, you may pay 2. If you do, create a pest. Cool. Redeem. I am the firstborn. Oh! Boom! Blue Sun? Blue Sun Zenith? At the Blue Sun? Right? What's a Blue Sun Zenith worth? Japanese. Let's see, Japanese foil. So I need Japanese etched, right? Sun Zenith, just Japanese. I think the Japanese, yeah, the Japanese foil etched is actually the worst of all the copies. Just the Japanese is worth more. So funny. Yeah. If you had, so this card's like $11, and if you had just the if you had just the regular non-foil, you can tell it's foil just around that little tiny little, trying to get the light to catch it just ever so. Really tough to see. It's so minor, but this one's worth $10 and the other one's worth 60 or $16. I mean, it's a $10 card. I should be sleeving it. Come on. You open up anything else and you're like, ah, $10 card. I guess I should sleeve that. That's a hit. No. I look at it over here and I'm like, is it? Divine Gambit's garbage. Ooh, what's that? I don't even know what that is. What is this card? It's cute. Very cute. Very. You think my drawing style could make good playing cards? I've actually thought about um, putting some of my art on a couple cards. Just don't know what I would do exactly. I'll probably end up doing like some card that I want, but I want to make a proxy of it because I don't want to pay the insane amount it is. You know, like some $40-$50 card, something like that. Gift of Estates? It is Gift of Estates. That's good. Japanese foil, Gift of Estates. Get Gift of Estates. An opponent has more lands than you. Search your library for up to 3 plains cards. Reveal them, put them in shelf your library. Oh, you just bloop. Alright. It's cool. Alright. Well, probably at like 170. Still don't think we're at 200. Cram sessions. Garbage. Class. Beaming Defiance. Spectre of the Fen. Campus Guide. Test of Talents. Zephyr Boot. Actually really good. The creature gets flying whenever it deals combat damage to a player. Draw a card. Discard a card. Zephyr Boot. Like 'em. Another one. Garbage cards. Another Semester's End. Devash, the Gloom Summoner. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, you may pay X life, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. If you do, create an XX Black Demon creature token with flying. Another Lorehold command. Possibility. I don't know. I know it's garbage. There's Urza. The normal version. An eliminate. Wow, that's a cool looking eliminate. That's a beautiful harmonize. Oh my goodness, that harmonizes. The artist got a lot of crap for her art, but I don't think it looked good on the other card. But I think it looks gorgeous on harmonize. Beautiful. On this card, I love it. All right, last pack. We didn't make anything off that one, honestly. I'd still say we're at 170. Bouldering Croc. Blood Age General. Attacking Spirits. Bonus. Another Burying Books. Goodbye. Another big play. Hunt for Specimen. Another Secret Rendezvous. Don't know if I want this card or not. Witherbloom Apprentice. I like that card. Whenever you cast or copy an instrument, opponent life. Expanded Anatomy and that toss. Draconic Intervention. Kind of cool. Fiery Encore. Discard a card, then draw a card. When you discard a non-land card this way, it deals damage equal to that card's mana value to target creature or planeswalker stored. And it's cool. Another garbage multiple choice. Agonizing Remorse. A Swords to Plowshares. Hey! Japanese art. Swords to Plowshares. You know what? I needed a Swords to Plowshares. But I got a Japanese art one. That's sick. Another crappy Duress. Another Ifrit Flame Painter. Well,